and welcome to Knit and Deb's Nook. I'm Debbie. It's a sunny day here in Wisconsin. It's been a very mild January, but February still mild. Tomorrow and Friday are supposed to be real cold. So I should be out running errands today, but wanted to get on here and make a video. I've got a few finished objects and some projects. Guess I got one out of here out of reach. Hang on. Sorry about that. This one is a hat I hand knit for my daughter. She wanted the Colorado, the CC caps. Well, this was a pattern called the CC knockoff. So she picked out, when she was here for her birthday, she picked out these bright neon yarns I got from Premier. They're worsted, Premier worsted, and they are wild. But that's what she wanted, so don't know when I'll see her again. So that's one finished object. So I've been doing a lot of different things, going back and forth between knitting and crocheting. I am doing a nativity set and trying to do one piece a month to get it all done before Christmas of this year. And so far I have the baby Jesus. It's got a little manger with, I threw some straw in there, which is cotton. So that's baby Jesus. And I have Mary done. So I got Mary and Jesus done. And these are bigger than they should be because I'm just using regular sugar and cream cotton. I didn't get the Catania, I guess it's called. And I've got Joseph started. And I made him a little bit taller than Mary. So I have one arm done, and I have all month to finish him. So that's going good so far. I have been making some little scrubby face scrubbies. This one I mixed some scrubby in with the cotton. These are just cotton. I like this stitch. And then this one I tried making it on my Addie, and the Addie did not like the cotton or the scrubby very well, so I just kind of made it into a flat disc. So I'm making these for my 16, she'll be 16 this month, my granddaughter. I thought I'd make her try to get 14 done so she can wash her face every day for, and wait while they're in the laundry. So we'll see how that goes. And I got one medium-sized hat done on my Addie. My husband is still perfecting the machine. We're getting it real close to selling to the public. He is making it lighter so it won't cost as much for shipping, and just getting them all uniform. So it won't be long, we'll have Addie knitting machine adapters for sale, so keep watching. So I haven't been able to knit because he's been working on the machine. So I got one done anyway. Then I am working on, I had one sock I think I showed you that I'm knitting out of yarn from Knit Crate. And this far, I've got a few more rows on the 6 repeats, and then I can start the heel. So not bad. These are ones I put aside, and when I am not watching anything that I have to pay attention to, I work on it because I have to follow the pattern for the pattern. So those are getting close. I need to work on those some more. Then while my kids were here for Christmas in January, my grandson picked out this yarn, so I'm knitting him a camouflage sweater. So I had my daughter measure his arms, and I made it a little bit longer. Then he can always roll up the sleeves if it's too long, and that way it'll fit longer. But I love knitting sweaters from the top down. You start here and just keep going around. And then when you put markers in where the raglans are, and then you do the sleeve down in a circular, and then once both sleeves are done, then you pick the yarn back up at the body and continue knitting. So there's no seams to sew except for holes under the armpits. So that's very minimal sewing. So that's why I like doing knitting circular top down. But isn't that cute? That was some yarn, Baby Bee Sweet Delight blue baby camo that I got for $1.32 a skein when Hobby Lobby had their clearance. So I picked up 3 skeins of that. I'm probably gonna have enough to make little brother a matching sweater. So this yarn, I don't know if they still carry it, but I'm sure they do. So it's 4 ounces, 377 yards, 60% acrylic, 40% polyamide. So it's a nice soft yarn, but it'll be sturdy for kids. Machine washable for my daughter. But blue baby camo. It's so cute that when my grandson thought camo would have to be green, but when he saw this yarn, he really liked it. So I do that one when I don't have to pay attention because I just keep knitting in the circle. Acquisitions. I'm still trying to find the perfect knitting needle that won't bother my hand. So I did buy these double points. They're wood, and they have the size engraved right into them. So there's size 0 to 15 in here, and I think it was $6.99 for all of these. Only thing for when I do socks, they're too long. I like shorter needles, so I prefer using 2 circulars to double points, but in a pinch, of course I learned how on double points. So that's one backup, and then I got myself boy interchangeable, and so those are aluminum, but the only concern is, again, this little connector that all the sets have right there. If I let it sit on my hand too long, it irritates it because it's probably got nickel in it, and I just don't know how to get around that without, and I can't put polish over because you have to screw them in and lock it in. So I'm still on the search for those perfect knitting needles. The zings are nice, but then again, the connectors irritate my hand. But this is a nice set. This wasn't too bad a price. Oh, it was at Joann's. They had it on the shelf for $69.99 because it's size 2 through 15 again. $69.99, and I had a 50% off coupon, so that made it down to what, $35. So that wasn't too bad for a whole set of interchangeables in a nice case. So those are my acquisitions. I am doing grannies, excuse me, and I'm using Yarn Bee Toasty Sweet Truffle Me Truly because I didn't want scrap grannies. Something about all in different colors just reminds me of old granny, and I'm not ready to be old granny yet. But this is Terry over at YarnJoy. She's doing this one, and it's the Inspirations Rectangles and Squares throw, and that's done in mixed color grannies. So I decided to do variegated. So that's 2 of them, the 2 little ones and the square crocheted together, and I'm doing this really neat almost not braided, but it looks like it's not slip stitch either, but it makes that little chain in between. So I've got there's the rectangle, so they're coming out pretty, and I have enough to make a lapgan, and that's all I'm going to do because that yarn's discontinued. So I am working on grannies because it's the year of the granny, I guess. So us grannies, we got a year. Oh, hang on. For my Christmas birthday present, my daughter has a Cricut. I had Cricuts, I sold them, but she got one. And I bought this bag at Hobby Lobby, a nice big bag. And it's got 2 pockets on the front, and it's real deep. It's got the pleated bottom. So anyway, she decorated it for me. Look at that. I should take a picture of that and put that as my screensaver. Deb's Nook. She did a great job. That nice silver and the yarn ball with the sparkly orange. You know, she knows I love orange. So that was my present. Even though I bought the bag, she did the decorating for me, which is so special to have that. And then my friend Deborah here, my local knitting buddy. Hey, Deborah. She brought me this over we went out to eat for chicken dinner as 4 couples, and she gave me that notepad and pen I showed on the last one, but she brought this over the other day when I wasn't feeling good, but she got this bag for me. She seeks wool and flax and works willingly with her hands. Proverbs 31:13. I had the same picture. I used to have a website, and that was the same picture I had on there. So she found this bag. It's huge. You can see it covers how big it is. So that she remembered seeing it on my website, and she found that for me. It was so special. So I think that's it on my acquisitions, finished objects. Life's going okay. I have daily headaches. I can't figure that out. Don't know if it's my neck, what's going on. So I have good days and bad days. When I have good hair, I have a headache. So I should just get over that, put a hat on and do it, right? I am, however, going natural. I'm not dyeing my hair anymore, so you can see it looks like I'm getting blonde, but most redheads do get kind of white, and the red never goes away, so I'm going all natural. Showing my age. So anyway, I am watching you guys, of course, liking, not always commenting, but trying to watch. Still trying to get to 1,000. It's slow, but a lot of my friends are getting there. And I keep forgetting to write down on my shout out board, but I would like to shout out to Cinnamon Stitches, and she's got some great news now. She's now working with Premier Yarn. She loves Premier Yarns, and they've got a Try Me pack with her colors that she picked out and the worsted weight. So that's kind of neat. So Cinnamon Stitches, that's her YouTube. And BrownOwl's crafts. That's all I can think of. You'll find her. She's a friend on a lot of our pages. And little Edna at Granny Crafters Crochet. Edna. She just love her so much. So I thought I'd get on here and jam her a little bit and wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day, and hope to be doing these a little more often. So just tell them, oh Deborah, look, there's my octopus. Now, when my grandsons came, they wanted to play with it, and I wouldn't let them play with it. I said, that's Grandma's toy. But Chiquita gave me that octopus for me. So it's special. So anyway, I guess that's it. I'll let you go and have a great day. Keep busy and keep crafting. Bye-bye.